स्कूल में बच्चे सीख रहे हैं. So our thought process was not कि वो घर आए और उनको हम फिर उसी फॉर्मेट में चीज़ें सिखाएं.
सो ये लॉन्ग टर्म में एजुकेशन सिस्टम में कैसे हेल्प करता है आपका प्रोडक्ट?
So I'm not sure, Deepika, if you know that 80% of our brain develops between the ages of 0 to 6 years.
Is there any change which is coming in future education system because of AI?
This is not going to replace human beings. This is going to make our humans more effective, more efficient. That's how I look at AI.
अल्टीमेटली काम तो करना पड़ेगा.
We ensured कि हमारी सैलरीज हमेशा टाइम पे जाएं, तो वो वर्ड ऑफ माउथ बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट होता है मार्केट के अंदर. कॉलेजेस में आई थिंक सेल्स स्किल्स हम एज थियोरेटिकल चैप्टर सिखाया जाता है, बट पीपल डोंट लर्न अंटिल दी सीड. तो यू हैव टू बी एन एक्स्ट्राऑर्डिनरी लिसनर फर्स्ट.
आई थिंक मुझे लगता है कि कई बार आप अपनी लाइफ में बच्चों से भी बहुत कुछ सीखते हो. ऐसा कोई पर्टिकुलर स्किल जो आपने किसी बच्चे से सीखा हो सिंस यू आर इन चाइल्ड एट टेक स्टार्टअप?
मुझे लगता है जो कन्विंसिंग स्किल्स होती है कि अपनी चीज़ को मनवाना is something that I've learned from my own child.
Good morning, everyone. Welcome to HR Scoop. Let me welcome Mr. Vijit Pandey from Class Monitor. Hi, Vijit.
Hi, Deepika. Hi.
How are you?
Really good. Thanks for calling my.
Thank you for coming on HR Scoop and sparing your, very, very precious time with us.
My pleasure, totally.
Thank you. So, as I told you that we always start founder's journey, with our audience. हम चाहते हैं कि आपकी जो भी क्लास मॉनिटर की जर्नी है, आपकी जर्नी है, वो हम सबके साथ शेयर करें.
So, Class Monitor journey has been, Class Monitor has been around for around 9 years right now.
Wow.
I did my master's from Aston University in England. Stayed there in England for around 7 years. Got back to India in 2016, and that's when we kind of came up with this venture called Class Monitor. Starting when we started this, the product that we are selling today, it was not there or not planned on day one. So back in 2016, we entered the market as a parent-teacher communication platform. That was a go-to-market strategy for us to kind of get in the market and understand what are the real problems that we can solve. So while we were selling that messenger platform to schools in Indore and Ahmedabad, we were meeting a lot of parents, a lot of teachers, a lot of school owners, a lot of principals. And we were trying to kind of identify what is a bigger problem that we can solve. And after a lot of interaction with these stakeholders, we realized that the biggest pain point is with modern parents who had kids between the ages of 0 to 8 years. These parents, they wanted to participate in their child progress, but they were clueless how to participate. At the same time, they were looking for solutions that would keep their kids away from mobile phone and tablets.
Okay.
So that's how Class Monitor came in the picture. And proud to say that we are a 9-year-old organization. And have created an impact at a pan-India level.
Super. It's very interesting name. जब मैंने पहली बार 6 साल पहले सुना था, about Class Monitor, तो I found it very interesting. Why this Class Monitor? You have मैं हमेशा Class Monitor बनना चाहती थी, but unfortunately नहीं बन पाई. So आपने ये नाम कैसे चूज किया?
So जब हमने कंपनी स्टार्ट करी थी, तो जो हमारा go to strategy था in the market, that was a messenger platform that we wanted to sell to schools. So for schools, we felt that Class Monitor was a very strong name. Everybody who would hear about this brand name, they would immediately be able to understand कि school से related product है. तो Class Monitor name वहाँ से start हुआ. And then by the time we came up with our next model, which are learning kits, तो जब हमने starting में कुछ 500-600 customers को ये already sell कर दिया था, then we met a brand expert in Mumbai, Kolkata, and by the time we had already kind of got around 10,000 customers.
Okay.
So जो हमने से डिस्कस किया कि there are a lot of people who kind of always come back and ask us कि Class Monitor name doesn't correlate with this. But then when we told them about the sales numbers, then they said you don't have to bother about changing the brand name because anyways people are kind of associating with it. Okay. And they're purchasing the product. So start हुआ था from messenger platform which was meant to be sold in schools. But then eventually the brand became popular and we kind of continued on that brand. So name वहाँ से
Wow.
stuck हुआ.
Okay. So अभी तक आप ऐसे कितने स्टूडेंट्स को हेल्प कर चुके हो? I think you are not only in India, so you're serving to other countries as well.
So if I talk about India market, में we have a customer base in more than 15,000 pin codes in India. Outside India, we sell our kits in more than 22 countries. Good penetration come from Middle East market, US market, Australia market.
Okay.
Altogether, if I talk about the total number of students that we have catered so far in last 6-7 years, I would say it's more than 4 lakh parents. Our buyers are parents and the customers, the buyers are parents and the consumer is a child in our case.
Okay.
So we have catered more than 4 lakh students so far.
Wow. Good numbers, very good numbers.
Thank you.
So basically मुझे ऐसा लगता है, you know, every foundation starts from the basics like childhood. So ये long term में education system में कैसे help करता है आपका product? Because since it is a tech startup and helping students, I mean children, तो ये कैसे long term में help करता है?
So I'm not sure, Deepika, if you know that 80% of our brain develops between the ages of 0 to 6 years.
Yes.
So हर human being का 80% brain का development हो चुका होता है by the time a child turns 6.
Okay.
Remaining 20% gets developed between 6 years to 18 years.
Okay.
So we are trying to cater, we are trying to help a parent, help a child strengthen their thinking appetite or strengthen their brains during these initial 6 years of their initial life.
Okay.
So this is how it creates a big impact in a child and an overall success of a child. Because if the foundations are strong, then the chances of success in future becomes brighter.
Wow.
So that's what we are trying to do.
Okay. So you have like individual customers or it's like B2B model and B2C both?
So we have 3 models in our company right now. So the dominant one is our B2C vertical, which contributes around 70% of our total numbers. Other than that, we are present. We have certain offline stores where we are present, like Hamleys. We just got into Blinkit. We just got into Instamart. So ये different channel है. इसके अलावा हमारा distribution model है, which is where we are working with lot of mother buyers. जो हमारी पहले customers होते थे, उन्होंने बहुत सारे उन customers ने हमारा distribution लिया हुआ है for different cities.
Okay.
So altogether, we have around 600 people working under this distribution model, which is existing in most of the cities in India.
So you mean to say like आपका जो Classmate का kit है, which is available on Blinkit also?
So what we've done is Classmate comes under the main umbrella, which is Rhizome Solution Private Limited.
Okay.
उसके अंदर हमारे 3 verticals है. One is Classmate Learning Kit. Then with the extension of live classes, which is taken care by the learning kits itself.
Okay.
And then we have created another brand called Genie Mini, which is a pull brand.
Okay.
So Class Monitor, if I can help you understand, Class Monitor is a premium product which is priced between 2,500 rupees, goes up to 25,000 rupees.
Okay.
Genie Mini हमने एक pull brand बनाया था जिसकी pricing है 400 rupees से start होता है 1799 तक जाता है.
Wow.
So this company pull does really well on Amazon, and ये particular brands are there, which is in Instamart, Blinkit, and other stores.
Okay. I think this is recent development or
I
what?
think we launched this brand 1.5 years ago, and it's already doing really well.
Okay.
On a daily basis, we are adding around 120 to 130 customers for this particular brand.
आपने कभी ऐसा नहीं सोचा कि आपको भी जॉब करनी चाहिए?
I will say कि कभी ऐसा नाना नहीं था कि I'll not do a job, but I think I was always a self believer, and I felt कि I can create more value for myself and more value for myself if I do something which is mine. So इसलिए job से ज़्यादा attraction starting से नहीं था.
Okay. And if I'll talk about your, early education, so आप एक कैसे student थे?
I was always a decent scholar, I would say.
Okay.
In a class, so I come from a very good school, which was based in Kanpur.
Okay.
And all my colleagues, all my friends from school, they are at the bestest of places you can think about. तो बहुत अच्छे स्कूल से आते थे. I will not say that I was a top ranker, but in a class of 50 students, I would always be first 5 में मेरा नाम हमेशा होता था.
Wow.
So, and I think I was not completely devoted towards studies. I was more interested in curriculums also. And while I was growing up, I always had the exposure of things which made me street smart.
Okay.
So I think that differentiated me in the long run. कि I was in a good mix of पढ़ाई भी बहुत अच्छी हो जाती थी and बाकी सारी चीजें which is important while you're growing up, तो वो भी सारी चीजें अच्छी होती थी.
Okay. If I'll talk about, about this product of Class Monitor, so basically it's all about study or it is mixed of something?
So thought process was always this that we don't want to see schools are there. So school में बच्चे सीख रहे हैं. So our thought process was not कि वो घर आए और उनको हम फिर उसी format में चीजें सिखाएं. तो हमारा product में hybrid approach है where we have technology which is meant for parents, जिसके through उनको पता चलता है कि एक physical box है जो बच्चों के लिए होता है, how to go about using that particular box. So technology is always meant for an adult and boxes are meant for a child. अब इस boxes के अंदर बहुत सारी hands on experiential learning based activities होती है.
Okay.
जिसको करके a child learns concepts which are being taught in school.
Okay.
So let's say if you're talking about a story, तो स्कूल में स्टोरी आपको बता रहे हैं, स्कूल में सिखा रहे हैं, बट वो सेम स्टोरी हम एक्टिविटी फॉर्मेट में इनको इन बॉक्सेस के थ्रू बताते हैं, जहाँ पे जो कॉन्सेप्ट स्कूल सिखाना चाह रहा है वो उनके माइंड में और प्रॉपर्ली स्टक होता है. So that's how it is differentiated from a school. But
Okay.
we complement schools, you can say, in a way.
Okay. So आपके जो प्रोडक्ट है उसके बाद आपको लगता है कुछ एजुकेशन सिस्टम में कुछ चेंज हुआ है?
So abhi,
Since you started, like it's been 9 years, no?
so if you see, when I came back to India in 2016, homeschooling was at a very early stage, I would say. But आज के दिन में बहुत सारे पेरेंट्स हैं, स्पेशली इन साउथ इंडिया, जो अपने पेरेंट्स किड्स को completely homeschool कर रहे हैं.
Okay.
So for those parents, Classmotor Kids becomes a tool which is very, very beneficial for those parents.
Okay.
I see that India as an economy, as a country, has evolved in last 8-9 years.
Okay.
And we see that we are getting more users who are ready to, or who want to adapt to something which is not completely school based, but something which is different, which will going to add value to their kids' overall learning development.
Okay. If I'll ask you the difference between, the student who have used your kits and the one who haven't used till now, तो उनमें क्या difference देखने को मिला आपको?
So, Deepika, there are a lot of kids जो 18 months old हैं, 20 months old हैं, 24 months old हैं, जिन्होंने सिर्फ Classmotor Kids ही use करी हैं आज तक. They have been recognized by India Book of World Records for recognizing maximum number of alphabets, maximum number of shapes, maximum number of numbers, just by doing Classmotor Kids.
Wow.
So, I mean, eventually depends from a child to child. I do not want to be biased toward my product, but I can say that kids who are using this, because see, if you're sending your child to school, they'll be there for 3-4 hours. Baki ke time if you're not engaging them effectively or properly, so then there are high chances that they are going to do something which is not going to help them in their overall brain development. Versus somebody who's even spending 20 minutes using our kits. If you do that on a regular basis, let's say for 6 months, you will start seeing an impact, start seeing a difference in your own child after a continuous usage of the kit. So difference hota hai, but I don't want to, childs are, they are special.
Okay.
So I don't want to say that if they use my product, they will be, but the chances that they will outshine is much higher because they're doing something which is adding to their weight development.
Wow. So I think, there must be very, very core technical R&D team behind it who's doing continuous research and everything. So is there any change which is coming in future education system because of AI?
AI, from my little understanding, this is not going to replace human beings. This is going to make our humans more effective, more efficient. That's how I look at AI. People in our teams, they also started using AI. So I don't see that as a replacement. But eventually for future, for example, what we saw when we were growing versus what kids of this age will see while they are growing, there's a huge difference.
Huge.
And I'm sure that this will become a very important part of every kid's life moving forward. And which it should be, because it is making people more efficient.
Okay.
So change है. AI के आने से last 1.5 years में बहुत बड़ा change है, which is expected to go leaps and bounds in coming future. And I think basis this, I think the education system, if the way kids learn, it will also evolve how AI progresses.
Or because of AI, have you seen any kind of changes in the job reduction also in your startup, in your own company?
Abhi, from my, like I said, from our understanding, it's very costly. So we haven't reduced. We haven't reduced the manpower because we have started using AI.
Okay.
But we have not added much manpower because we have started using AI. तो हमने काम जो करते थे हमारे साथ, हमने उनको हटाया नहीं है, पर जो हम उनको फ्यूचर में हमारी जो रिक्वायरमेंट थी फॉर मैन पावर, वो हमने उस स्पेस पे नहीं बढ़ाई because we have started using AI. So a lot of work is getting done through AI.
Okay.
So not reduction, but future का जो requirement था for manpower or for team members, वो थोड़ा कुछ percentage से drop हुआ है.
Okay. So what is your expectation if somebody, applying in your company, and what exactly you look for in a person who's a right fit for Classmonitor?
I think for me, it has always been self-confidence, which I look at mainly if I have to interview somebody. I feel if somebody is self-confident, they will always figure out their own ways. It's a matter of understanding what is your key strength. And then you always play around your key strength. At an early age, as a fresher, a lot of students would struggle understanding where they are good at. But then while you're studying, you get to know that I'm good at, say, numbers, I'm good at communication. Sometimes you would know I'm good at narrating a story or creating narratives. So once you know that, what is the strength, if you play around your strength, I think
True.
things work out.
I think every leader's like having their own style for selecting a person or projecting a person. What is yours?
I'm very instinctive in that sense.
Okay.
I think I've hardly asked any question which is relevant to a job role that a person is applying.
Okay.
I go around understanding their past, how they look at a particular problem, which probably would sometimes that will be relevant to the job profile, but most of the times it will be something which is just general. And basis the answer the candidate gives. I'm not looking for the perfect answer, but I want to understand the thought process,
Okay.
how the person thinks, how is his brain functions to go about solving a particular situation that he is being put into. So basis that I take my calls. Like I said, I'm a gut person, and there are a lot of team members who joined me in 2017. They're still working with the company.
Wow.
What they were doing then versus what they are doing today is completely different, because we saw what they are capable of, and founders keep out with responsibility to ensure that the people who have supported them in their initial days, they make them grow in their lives.
Founding team.
Founding team, I would say.
Yes.
And so that's what we have done here. So so to say, it's nothing that in particular I expect from
Okay.
the people that are interviewing. It's just the self-confidence and see how they go about answering a situation that they are put into, how comfortable they are to answer those questions. I think that decides everything.
Okay.
People, I mean, there's nothing which is rocket science here. We're not sending something to moon or Mars.
True.
We need somebody who is very, very good at the job profile that we're expecting. We just need good people who have the thinking appetite, who want to learn. And we're pretty straightforward team in
Okay.
terms of we can make them learn what they want to learn quickly.
Can you just share a few, the list of your favorite questions which you generally ask during any interview?
So I would usually ask them what were they doing in last 2 years. What was one big impact that they created in the company where they were working? What did you think about themselves? What are the weak areas for themselves? Strength areas unke kya hai? Weak areas, I put a lot of emphasis on understanding the weak areas, because somebody who understands the weak spots, they are the people who are willing to learn and grow.
Okay.
So, and I prefer working with people who want to put their hands up and say that this is not something that I've done in past, or I don't know much about this. So I like people जो बहुत open होते हैं, बताते हैं कि नहीं आता ये, rather than people जिनको नहीं आता है और flap around करते हैं कि they know everything. So ये कुछ basic questions होते हैं. Comes, I mean, while I'm talking to a candidate, कुछ fix वो नहीं होता है. It comes while the conversation starts. So that's how.
So, जैसा आपने बताया, there are few people who's working with you since 2017, the moment you have started. So, ऐसा उन्होंने क्या किया, like, that they are still with you? What's special?
So they were special. I mean, now when I look after 8, मतलब अब जब मैं 8 साल बाद देखता हूँ, तो मुझे realize होता है कि they were very very special. उन्होंने सपोर्ट किया उस टाइम पे जहाँ पे शायद बहुत सारे लोग हमें सपोर्ट नहीं करते थे. हमने बहुत कम पैसे रेज करे थे उस पॉइंट ऑफ टाइम पे. हम सैलरीज बहुत कम अफोर्ड कर पाते थे. बट दे स्टिक अराउंड. दे हैड फर्म बिलीफ ऑन आवर विजन. सो उनका थॉट प्रोसेस और जिस तरीके से इवॉल्व करते गए, जैसे उनका बैक सपोर्ट था. सो जिस तरीके से हमने अपनी कंपनी को बनाई है, वी डोंट माइक्रो मैनेज. हमने हर वर्टिकल के अंदर उसके वर्टिकल हेड्स बना दिए एंड दे टेक केयर ऑफ द एंटायर vertical, right from the P&L losses, P&L profit that they are doing. So they are self-independent. हमने अपनी कंपनी के अंदर multiple entrepreneurs बनाए हैं. These are the founding team members. They are the multiple entrepreneurs in our company. So वो खुद उन्होंने मतलब people have grown 40x, 50x in terms of the salaries that they are taking.
Wow.
So it is, I think they were special, and that's how companies are built. वो उनकी वजह से company है, not because of me or my partner, because I think because of the constructive and optimistic and positive efforts, जो positive energy थी out of these founding members and the rest of the people who joined us. That's the main reason why हमारी company बनी है. So these people were special and will always be special.
Wow. But मुझे लगता है कि आज भी बहुत सारे लोग सैलरी के पीछे भागते हैं. तो ऐसी कौन सी चीज थी जो आपने उनको उस टाइम पर रोक के रखा, जब अर्ली डेज में स्टार्टअप्स के लिए सबसे डिफिकल्ट होता है सैलरी ग्रोथ देना, दैट काइंड ऑफ अ ग्रोथ. सो स्टार्टअप्स को क्या करना चाहिए अच्छे लोगों को रोकने के लिए?
तो हमने स्टार्टिंग में जब हमने स्टार्ट किया था, तो वो जो हमारा फेज था जहाँ पे हमने फंड्स बहुत लिमिटेड रेज किए थे, उस टाइम पे ये जो मेरे अर्ली टीम मेंबर्स थे उनकी सैलरीज वर आई मीन नॉट अप टू द मार्केट स्टैंडर्ड्स, पर जैसे जैसे टीम हमने फंड्स रेज करे तो एट ऑल गिवन पॉइंट ऑफ टाइम जब भी हमारे पास स्कोप होता था वी वर ग्रोइंग देम फाइनेंशियली. सो ऐसा बहुत ही कम हुआ है कि दे वर नॉट पेड व्हाट दे शुड बी पेड. एंड देन मेरी कंपनी में बहुत सारे हमारी कंपनी में बहुत सारे women's हैं, बहुत सारी females are working in our company. So we gave them full flexibility. Some of them they were not married, then they got married, then they had kids. So हमने इन सारे leaders को पूरी flexibility दी थी in terms of how they want to run their show. So I think I mean me and my partner we come from that philosophy that we are the last person who would take benefits of the rounds that we would raise. हम अपना पहला benefits पूरे team members को देने में believe करते हैं. I think that's what people look at, and that's where loyalties are created, built.
True.
So I think I'm fortunate कि हमारे सारे team members are very very loyal, and they would cross boundaries to kind of achieve anything for the company, not for me, not for Vikas, but for the brand, which is Class Monitor.
I mean, that's so powerful, and you really created. That's why you can feel it as well.
Correct.
And people have that trust.
Correct.
I mean, of course, but still, आपके साथ भी ऐसा होता होगा. There are few people who are really very good. I've been working very hard day and night, everything, but still not growing in the organization. ऐसा क्या है वो जो avoid करते हैं?
I think they're not self-confident.
Okay.
Or they have a lot of self-doubt, because people who are confident, they will always highlight their work, and if people learn that skill of highlighting their work, the management, the team, the founders, they will always appreciate that work, and back of their head they would always know is particular individual ko grow karna hai. So next time whenever there is a new role where they feel that particular person can fit in, वो immediately उनका brain immediately बताएगा कि मेरे team member ये जिसको I can uplift. So people who are not growing is only because they self doubt, probably because of the way they were उनकी upbringing इस तरीके की थी, या they never had their exposure.
Okay.
So my only say to these individuals is that never self doubt. If you're there in the system, you have full chances of growing.
Okay.
It's up to you how you highlight your work.
वो कैसे करना होता है? I mean, the person who's really not very confident, उसके लिए बहुत difficult होता है अपने काम को दिखाना, भले ही वो कितना भी hard work कराओ. Even I have certain people in my own team, and it's really a challenge for those people.
So that's where again what I mentioned earlier, कि अपनी weakness पता होना बहुत important है. अगर आपको अपनी weakness पता है, let's say this is your weakness, you can't highlight your work, then if you start putting cautious efforts कि मुझे highlight करना है, you start talking to yourself, and while you're doing that, then you will figure out ways. How do I start? You'll not do your best on day one, but धीरे धीरे करके you start showing. तो अगर आपको पता है कि ये मैं नहीं बता पाता हूँ और आप उस पर अगर वर्क करना स्टार्ट कर दोगे, धीरे धीरे करके you will change. So you were shy earlier, धीरे करके you will get out of that shell जहाँ पे आप अपनी चीज़ों को दिखा नहीं पाते हो, बता नहीं पाते, एक्सप्रेस नहीं कर पाते हो.
Ultimately काम तो करना पड़ेगा.
काम के बिना काम तो there is no.
So I mean आपने एक बहुत अच्छा word use किया, which is highlight your work.
Correct.
Which you said. So मैंने कहीं एक एक कैंप ज्वाइन किया था बीजेपी का, उसमें किसी ने बड़ी अच्छी बात कही थी, एंड व्हाट ही सेड, काम करो, काम पर चर्चा करो, और उस चर्चा का पर्चा जरूर बांटो. दिस इज व्हाट यू मीन टू से?
करेक्ट.
तो ऐसा भी होता है, इसका एक नेगेटिव एस्पेक्ट भी है. लोगों को लगता है कि ये इतना काम नहीं करती है और करता है, बट ये हाईलाइट बहुत ज्यादा, ये हर चीज का क्रेडिट ले जाती है और ले जाता है. इट हैपेंस.
हमें ये समझना जरूरी है कि जो भी थोड़े वाइज हैं लाइफ में, जिन्होंने थोड़ा लाइफ देखा है, जो थोड़ा एक्सपीरियंस है, उनको 2 मिनट में समझ आ जाता है.
राइट.
नो मैटर हाउ स्मॉल और बिग योर टीम इज, आपके पास 400 मेंबर्स हैं, देन ऑल्सो इफ अ फाउंडर हैज एन आई, उसको समझ में आ जाएगा काम किसने किया था एक्चुअल. एंड सम पीपल हु आर डूइंग दिस, जो काम कोई और कर रहा है, क्रेडिट खुद लेके चले आते हैं, उनका लॉन्ग रन में बहुत नुकसान होता है.
ट्रू.
क्योंकि मतलब आई फील दैट आई हैव बीन ब्लेस्ड कि मेरे जितने भी मेरे फाउंडर फ्रेंड्स हैं, आई सी दैट एवरीबडी हैज अ गुड आई इन टर्म्स ऑफ नोइंग हु आर द A team, who is their B team. So उनको 2 मिनट में पता चल जाता है, ये छुपता नहीं.
वो आप महीनों भी टीम मेंबर्स से नहीं मिलोगे, then also you realize that you understand के
correct.
who's after.
Any body language speaks a lot.
समझ में आ जाता है. True. कौन दिखा रहा है, कौन actually genuinely कर रहा है. Okay. But this is my experience also. you know what happens most of the time, mediocre type of students will grow in their life.
Correct.
और बेचारे स्मार्ट और बहुत हाई इंटेलेक्चुअल बच्चे कई बार बहुत पीछे रह जाते हैं. उसका क्या रीजन है?
See, mediocres, they know that they are not the best.
ओके.
तो उनका माइंड होता है कि अब हमें जो भी लाइफ में हमें करके बढ़ना है तो हमें बहुत कंसिस्टेंट होना पड़ेगा और डिसिप्लिन होना पड़ेगा. सो ये जो मीडियोकर्स होते हैं दे अडेप्ट दिस कंसिस्टेंसी एंड डिसिप्लिन इन देयर पर्सनालिटी, एंड व्हेन दे डू दैट एंड इफ दे आर फॉलोइंग दैट ऑन अ कंटिन्यूस बेसिस फॉर अ लॉन्ग रन, तो जो उसका इम्पैक्ट होता है वो बहुत ज़्यादा हाई होता है फॉर देमसेल्व्स एंड फॉर द कंपनी, which is very clearly visible when you compare them with some of the smartest chap, but they are who are not very disciplined or consistent.
ओके.
तो वहाँ से ये difference निकल के आ जाता है. So mediocres, because they know they are mediocres, so they adapt things or skills which makes them different in a long run.
And as per
And
the
they're thinking
situation, they adapt themselves as
Correct,
well.
correct.
And कई बार स्मार्ट लोग वो एक सेट प्रोसेस को फॉलो कर रहे होते हैं.
Correct.
which
They are
is-
rigid.
Yeah.
Mediocres, they know that they have to adapt. उनको flexible होना पड़ेगा.
Okay.
तभी उनकी growth है.
Okay.
So people who adapt, people who are flexible, those are the people, according to me, who would always do well in the long run versus people who are very rigid, who are firm. So especially when we're talking about people who are just getting into a job or who are 4 to 5 year experienced, जो इससे ज़्यादा experience होते हैं, then the smartest one will also understand कि this is, क्योंकि everybody is going to look at their growth. पिछले 5 साल में हमने कितना ग्रो किया.
Right.
Smart person, because they are smart, they would know कि जितना मुझे ग्रो करना चाहिए था मैंने उतना ग्रो तो किया नहीं. So then probably at the end of 5th year, 6th year, they will start understanding कि no, we'll have to make these small changes in ourselves. So, but this mediocre, day one, he knew or she knew कि मुझे तो रोज
बस
करना पड़ेगा.
फोड़ना है.
हाँ, रोज करना पड़ेगा, डिसिप्लिन में करना पड़ेगा. तो वो करता जाएगा तो एंड ऑफ 5th ईयर आई थिंक उसकी प्रोग्रेस इस स्मार्ट वाले कैंडिडेट शायद ज्यादा हो जाए.
वाओ. आई थिंक शायद ऐसा होता है बिकॉज पिछले अगर 5 साल में जाके देखी मैं, सो दिस इज हाउ आई हैव सीन मेनी पीपल. आई मीन दे स्टार्टेड फ्रॉम जीरो एंड नाउ दे आर डूइंग वेरी गुड. ओके. बट यू नो some of the time you will find those kind of people, you know, in your organization also you have seen high performance and high potential. इनको retain करना सबसे difficult होता है. High performance, high potential. उनको आप कैसे retain करते हो?
See, like again I said, कि if your intent is clean and clear, and as a founder, when you're talking to these individuals, I think not everybody, I'll say 8 out of 10 individuals, they would see the intent. And अगर उनको ये feel होता है that their future is secure with you, and whenever you get this, whenever the founder is getting an opportunity of improving their life, then they would make those attempts to kind of improve their lives. अगर वो intent clear हो जाता है, clarity से communicate होता है between the founder and these high potential candidates, then I think these people they stick around.
Okay.
And I think in this world, people have seen that loyalty always pays off big in the long run.
True.
So these high potential candidates, अगर उनको वो vibe आती है founder से या company से, then they don't get carried away in terms of looking at the short-term successes. They are looking to get the long-term win.
Okay.
It's a founder's job to show them the long-term win.
Okay.
So I think that's how.
So the frequent job changes or the job rotation is, I mean, will be suggested by you, or it is something someone can, you know, grow in the same kind of a role or same kind of a KRAs?
So again, this depends कि अगर कोई कंपनी है जहाँ पे आपको multiple roles, आपको multiple चीजें सीखने को मिल रही है, तो then definitely you will grow faster in that particular organization. But अगर कोई organization जिन्होंने आपको एक ही same set of responsibilities दे के रखी हुई है, and you are doing that for constantly 3-4 years, then I think you should always switch for a job, because unless you learn new things, you will never grow as an individual. Learning new things is what will make you differentiate in a long run.
Right.
So अगर किसी ऑर्गेनाइजेशन में आपको frequently different roles दिए जा रहे हैं, I think there is nothing like that. और अगर आपको ये opportunity नहीं मिल रही है, then I think the only way to kind of grow yourself is by changing jobs.
Okay. What exactly you want to say about the people having low potential and low performance? उनको कैसे grow करना चाहिए?
Tricky one. Low potential, low performance.
Low performance.
See, you have to, मतलब this is what I would do. लो पोटेंशियल लो परफॉर्मेंस वालों को मैं हमेशा हाई पोटेंशियल हाई परफॉर्मेंस वालों के साथ कुछ दिन डालूंगा, बहुत ज़्यादा डेज नहीं स्पेंड कर पाऊँ, कुछ दिन।
Okay.
ज़्यादा डेज स्पेंड करा तो मेरा हाई पोटेंशियल हाई परफॉर्मेंस वाला भी लो पोटेंशियल लो
Correct.
परफॉर्मर बनने लग जाएगा।
करेक्ट.
कुछ दिन डालूंगा टू फॉर देम टू अंडरस्टैंड कि ये भी एक साइड है, इस तरीके से भी लोग काम करते हैं।
ओके.
एंड देन आई वुड पुट देम अंडर मेंटर्स जिन्होंने कुछ मीडियोकर परफॉर्मर्स, मीडियोकर पोटेंशियल वाले लोगों को हाई परफॉर्मर्स, हाई मेंटर्स, हाई परफॉर्मर्स, हाई पोटेंशियल वाले लोग बनाए। एंड देन वी उनको वन टू मैनी करके वी विल ट्राई अपलिफ्टिंग देयर ओवरऑल थिंग्स, बिकॉज लो परफॉर्मेंस लो पोटेंशियल इज नॉट गुड फॉर द कंपनी इटसेल्फ।
Okay.
इंडिविजुअल को तो आप छोड़ दो, कंपनी के लिए भी अच्छा नहीं। अगर आप किसी को कंपनी में लेके आ गए हो, देन आई डोंट कम फ्रॉम दैट फिलॉसफी कि अब आप उसमें प्रॉब्लम्स निकालें। अगर आपको प्रॉब्लम्स निकालनी थी तो सारा इंटरव्यू में उससे पहले के प्रोसेस में निकल जानी चाहिए थी। अब आप उसको लेके आ गए हो तो आपकी मॉरल रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी है टू इंश्योर दैट दैट पर्सन इम्प्रूव्स, देयर पोटेंशियल इंक्रीजेस, इम्प्रूव्स, और देयर परफॉर्मेंस इंक्रीजेस और इम्प्रूव्स। सो aligning them with people who can uplift their potential or performance appetite, उनके साथ करने से I think
that's the best way of doing it.
I think that's the only way I can think of. Probably there are other ways,
Okay.
but I think this is one of the ways that I would try.
Because लोग environment से बहुत ज़्यादा जल्दी
Correct.
सीखते हैं
Absolutely correct.
देखकर,
Absolutely
especially. I think I'll definitely apply this. Yes. But कई बार ऐसा होता है कि कुछ बच्चे stuck हो जाते हैं, same salary, long years, there is no growth in salary, same bracket में stuck हो जाते हैं. What is the reason and how they should come out of it?
I think we need to look at the hunger level of that candidate. And again, there are managers in the system, team leaders होते हैं.
But hunger तो है ही नहीं. That's why they are stuck into the same salary.
So वो hunger is a problem. तो ये जो टीम लीडर्स होते हैं, जो मैनेजर्स होते हैं या असिस्टेंट मैनेजर्स होते हैं या उनके सीनियर्स होते हैं, उनका काम बनता है कि उनको हंगर दिखाएं.
Okay.
See, unless somebody has seen that, unless somebody feels that or gets that, they would not understand कि इसका क्या एडवांटेज हो सकता है.
Okay.
तो वो उनके ब्रेन में डालना, उनको अलग तरीके से सोचना, सचवाना, that becomes the part of the people who are senior to them.
Okay.
और अगर वो करते हैं तो वो उनका हंगर लेवल बढ़ता है. अगर उनका हंगर लेवल नहीं बढ़ता है तो कोई भी ऑर्गेनाइजेशन को बहुत दिन तक नहीं रखती, क्योंकि वो then they become a liability for the company.
Okay. On an average आप अपनी टीम में कितने, मतलब मंथली और मे बी क्वार्टरली, कितने लोग आप हायर करते हो? हायर एंड फायर.
Firing is very less. I mean, if we'll hire 20 people, probably we'll ask 2 people to leave.
Okay.
So that's the ratio. On an average, we'll hire at least 20 to 25 people, and probably 2 to 3 people will leave.
Okay. And what all are those reasons to fire those 2 to 3 people?
Like I said, फायर करने पे हम बहुत ज़्यादा बिलीव नहीं करते हैं. तो इन 3 या 1 लोगों में से 1 या 2 कैंडिडेट को ऐसा लगेगा कि वो कर नहीं सकते, तो probably they will be asked to leave or they will leave themselves. And 1-2 लोगों को जिनको हम हटाते हैं खुद से, वो रीज़न होता है कि उनको हमने बहुत चांसेस दे दिए, but they are not learning what we expect them to learn in the initial days.
Okay.
तो फिर हम फायर करते हैं.
आपके लिए ऐसा कौन सा रीजन है, टॉप 3 रेड फ्लैग, जिसके बेसिस पे आप कितना भी इंटेलिजेंट कोई क्यों ना हो, आप उसको हायर नहीं करोगे?
So attitude problem, rigid approach, and highlighting things or flapping around things जो उन्होंने करी नहीं कभी पास में, वो 2 मिनट में समझ में आ जाती है. So ये 3 red flags I would consider when I'm recruiting somebody.
Okay. And what are top 3 qualities which you will just hire without seeing marks or the percentage of an individual?
Confidence.
Okay.
The eagerness that you would see in a person to learn,
Okay.
and calmness when the person is giving answers.
Okay.
So I think that
ये तीनों missing होती है. I mean, if I'll talk about especially for freshers.
freshers के case में, because I've not interviewed freshers for a long time. So if I set the narratives in terms of freshers, then I would probably look at how well they are communicating. How well can they understand how well they are communicating, कितने अच्छे से उस question का answer दे रहे हैं, मतलब how well they are understanding the question.
Right.
And obviously some weightage to the presentation skills, how well they are presented in terms of how serious are they about their job, Are they turning up for a serious interview in casual wear, or they have given some emphasis or some importance to the dress that they are going to wear?
Okay.
So I think these three
That also matters?
definitely matters, because that shows the seriousness of a candidate.
Okay.
Somebody who's probably a mediocre but has put an effort to at least dress themselves well shows that the person is values. For them, that job is important. That's the reason they have taken their extra effort to kind of dress up them for themselves.
Okay.
So I think that would matter for a fresher interview, although I've not taken it for a long time.
Okay.
For this I'll probably check with my HR what do they do. But I think this is what I would do if I were at their place.
Wow. Any best experience you would like to share with us of your, hiring somebody?
See, most of the people that have grown in my system, they were never bought from outside, because like I said, they started working with us at a very early stage.
Mhm.
So हमने external hiring at a senior role हमने बहुत कम करी है.
Okay.
जितने भी थे वो सिस्टम के अंदर ही they kept evolving themselves. They learned a lot. They have grown as individuals. So and this is what I believe कि I prefer कि हम अंदर के लोगों को बढ़ाएं rather than bringing external talent, because अंदर के लोग अगर grow करते हैं तो सिस्टम में बहुत अच्छा एक harmony create होता है.
Correct.
And one external wrong hire from outside can dismantle the entire harmony that you've created over a couple of years.
Right.
So मेरा हमेशा thought process रहता है कि हम अंदर को लोगों को grow करें, and like I said, just founders को पता रहता है कौन किस चीज़ के लिए capable है. As and when that role comes in the picture, you place that right person there. So that person grows. People who are lower in the order or people who are freshers in the system, उनको भी दिखता है मेरा career कैसे develop होगा इस company के अंदर. So that shows the long-term horizon for a candidate. If I stick around, how will I grow in the system?
एक स्टार्टअप को कैसे समझना चाहिए दिस इज राइट हायर एंड दिस इज रॉन्ग हायर फॉर माय सिस्टम?
Again, I'll say the approach, again, the attitude. I think a lot of times a candidate and the company will struggle because of the attitude mismatch.
Okay.
So I think biggest red flag is the attitude, because a lot of times I've seen in freshers that, new candidates, they don't adapt well. And people don't adapt well only when they don't have a flexible attitude.
Okay.
They're very rigid in their approach. So I think if people who are flexible, we should always give emphasis to people who don't have this attitude problem.
So what's your current team size as of now?
Altogether, including teachers, we have around 467 members.
Wow, huge numbers. Great. So, it's really a big numbers for a startup. Now you're not startup. I will say it's a structured, good organization and continuously growing. But startups में हमेशा एक challenge आता है, even for both the parties. People do not want to go for startups because they understand that, the stability is not there. Even for startups, it is very difficult to approach the right talent and retain them. So आपने ये सब कैसे किया?
So we started with 2 members. और फिर धीरे धीरे करके हमारी टीम 8-10 लोगों की हुई. फिर वहाँ से जब हमने कंपनी को ग्रो करा तो हमने जो इनिशियल 8-10 मेंबर्स थे, इन्हीं के रेफरेंसेस को हम सिस्टम के अंदर लेके आए, बिकॉज दे वर वर्किंग विद द कंपनी. सो दे वर द बेस्ट प्रमोटर्स, दे वर आवर मिनी ब्रांड एम्बेसडर्स, जो फ्यूचर के एम्प्लॉयज को बता रहे थे कि क्यों इस कंपनी को ज्वाइन करना चाहिए.
ओके.
सो वैसे हमने अपनी इनिशियल प्रॉब्लम सॉल्व करी, बट जब हम 60-70 मेंबर्स की टीम बन गए तो भी हमें प्रॉब्लम आती थी. फिर हमने अपने इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर को बेटर करा, और वो इन्वायरमेंट देके व्हेन समबडी कम्स फॉर एन इंटरव्यू दे गेट टू सी दैट ओके वी आर गेटिंग इनटू अ राइट कंपनी. वी इंश्योर्ड कि हमारी सैलरीज हमेशा टाइम पे जाएं. तो वो वर्ड ऑफ माउथ बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट होता है मार्केट के अंदर, बिकॉज दैट्स व्हाट everybody is working for. If they get paid on time, I think that is the biggest stigma for any new joiner in a company which is at a very early stage, जहाँ पे सिर्फ 40-50 लोग काम कर रहे हैं. So that's how we kind of ensured कि we kept the basic hygienes at place. So that's how we got initial set of members and continued getting members. And for the people who are looking for jobs, जब उनको ये चीजें पता चलती हैं, तो I think they get inclined, or they have that bent of mind that they would want to take a leap of faith and join the company, which is not very big, but they feel that that has a possibility of becoming big in future.
True. I think infra matters.
Infra does matter.
Yes. Or culture matters.
So, see, if somebody is taking care of the infra, that the chances are very strong that they would set up the right culture.
Okay.
And after the point of time, culture is not in the hand of a founder. फिर वहाँ के लोग उस कल्चर को बिल्ड करते हैं.
करेक्ट.
तो फाउंडर की जॉब है, फाउंडर का सबसे इंपॉर्टेंट रोल है कि जो इनिशियल सेटअप मेंबर्स वो लेके आ रहे हैं, दे आर द राइट फिट फॉर द कंपनी.
ट्रू.
क्योंकि अगर वो राइट फिट आ गया तो फिर अपने आप कल्चर धीरे धीरे करके अपने आप इवॉल्व हो जाता है कंपनी के अंदर.
I met many founders. I mean, they are very good at, their tech skills or maybe, but they're not good at people skills. उनको कैसे upgrade करना चाहिए, uplift करना चाहिए to, hire right set of people and retain them.
I think people learn with experience. So 2-3 करने के बाद you get to know कि, see for example, if I'm a tech candidate and if I'm hiring for a tech profile and I felt कि I was able to showcase the value that the company will add into the individual, और उसके बाद भी एक individual ने मना कर दिया, no, I don't want to join your company, then the person should always, the founder should always reflect where did they went wrong. उन्होंने शायद बहुत अच्छे से highlight नहीं करा कि यहाँ पे आपको क्या benefit मिलता, कैसे आप ग्रो करते, आपका करियर कैसे डेवलप होता, आपका करियर प्रोग्रेशन कैसे होता स्टेज में. तो आई थिंक विद एक्सपीरियंस आप 2-3 इंटरव्यूज करो एंड आई एम श्योर दैट एवरी फाउंडर दे बिलीव इन रेट्रोस्पेक्टिंग कि कहाँ वो गलत हुए. और वो अंडरस्टैंड करने के बाद इफ यू आर मेकिंग दो स्मॉल चेंजेस इन द नेक्स्ट इंटरव्यू दैट यू टेक, देन आई थिंक द सक्सेस चांसेस आर हायर. So you learn from your own mistakes, you do it and then you learn and then you make those changes and then you make things work for you.
Okay, very nice. If like the team size you have, maybe you are hiring 100 of interns. So how you're going to, assign them the right job and the right learning at Class Monitor?
So what I would do is I'll create multiple buckets. Let's say that one bucket is for marketing, one bucket is for live classes team in our case, one bucket is for tech team, one bucket is for YouTube. So मैं different buckets बनाऊंगा और in interns को basis their interest area, I'm going to put them in those buckets.
Okay.
And then in those buckets, there will obviously be a team head who's going to take care of these team members. And फिर हम वहाँ से उनका start करेंगे. कि see, an intern is going to learn only if he's doing something which is enjoying.
Okay.
अगर intern को आपने वो चीज़ दी जो वो enjoy नहीं कर रहा, he will never be able to learn because they're very early. They're very early in their careers.
Okay.
So making them do things which they enjoy as individuals and mapping them to the right verticals is something that I would work upon. And I think once we map them to the right verticals, automatically, I think they will learn and the company will get the desired outcome from the interns that they have hired.
Right. Because mostly interns का ये complaint आता है. I applied for internship, but I have not learned anything because of company managers was not in place. They've not given the right system, right KRAs, right JDs. 30 days के लिए गए, certificate लिया और आ गए. Most of the time.
I think we cannot always blame the company for this.
Okay.
Sometimes interns का काम क्या है? They have to see. It's not company's career at stake. It's interns' career at stake.
Right.
So interns, they have to learn that skill where they get to learn things that they want to learn. So I think complaining attitude is not something that I would expect from interns, to be honest. अगर उनको मजा नहीं आ रहा था, then I'm sure that in every system there's somebody who's going to listen to you.
True.
You don't wait for that person to come to you because they would be doing their daily tasks. वो शायद अपनी daily task को complete करने में occupied होंगे. And you are an intern, you want to learn. तो आप उनके पास जाके अपनी problem बताओ कि I expected this but I'm not getting this.
Right.
If you're communicating, then I'm sure that every system who has hired you as an intern would want some there will be an objective why they have hired you.
Right.
And they would want to fulfill your objective. So आप जाके बताओ somebody who is responsible there. And I'm sure that every system has good people who have gone through that journey. उन्होंने भी कभी internship करी है.
True. Learning hunger has to be there.
Correct.
Again.
Correct.
Okay. So do you think the follow your passion is just a privilege with the branding?
Yeah, it is. मतलब that's how you grow.
Okay.
If you're passionate about something and if you get into that particular field or you learn that particular skill, then automatically the chances of success becomes very, very high.
Okay. But sometimes, what happens? I join some company and then maybe after a year or 2 years, I realize this is not actually what I wanted to do. So how to shift into the different passion?
So once you have identified that this is something which you're not enjoying, this is not something that you would want to do in a long run, then immediately you start looking for options which are going to which is going to match your passion, thing which you are passionate about.
Okay.
And then and also you keep your company informed कि मुझे इस चीज में मजा नहीं आ रहा है. I joined the company as this particular role, but I'm more interested in doing something which has these set of daily tasks or these set of KRAs. So within a company, if there's a chance, then the company itself, they are going to shift you another vertical which you want to kind of get into. If not, then you can always communicate, and the company will always understand कि आपको ये चीज में मजा नहीं आ रहा है. And no founder, no company wants to stop you from progressing in life. In fact, they will help you. For example,
Right.
if let's say that we have a candidate who's very creative, and let's say class monitor में वो creativity का काम नहीं है,
Okay.
so I'll probably reach out to my friends who are founders and see if there's something where they need a person who had a creative mindset. I'll refer that person to that particular company.
Wow.
So this is how it should work.
I mean, people should be open enough.
Yeah.
I mean, both parties.
Communication is always important. I think and people, no matter if you're on this side of the table or that side of the table, if you're communicating, people are always willing to help you. I mean, I can't remember a day where I wanted help and there was nobody to help me. अगर आपका इंटेंट क्लीन है, and if you work communicating, हमेशा आपको 10 लोग खड़े हैं आपको हेल्प करने के लिए.
बिल्कुल सही बोल रहे हैं आप.
So it's just the matter that you communicate.
Right. I think intent really matters.
Correct.
I mean, especially the journey of founders.
Yes.
Yes. If you were, designing a college for future founders, ऐसे कौन से 3 subject होंगे which will be non-negotiable?
I mean, skill-wise, if I could say, I think articulation skill is very, very important because we run business, so negotiation skill is very, very important. And financial skills, I would say. Having a grip of the finances of a company is very, very important.
And why not people skills?
See, articulation, I'll say that in that because how you're expressing and how you are presenting something, I think that becomes a subset of this. So that's the reason for me, articulation, negotiation, and financial skills is something which is important. And if I have to ever start the school, I'll probably focus a lot on these 3 skills.
Wow. What is your leadership style?
See, once I started growing this company, or when my set of initial members, we started growing this company, our thought process was always to create multiple Vijits in the system, multiple Vikas in the system, because there's no other way to grow the system. So we never micromanaged. हमने उनको उनकी चीज़ दी. We asked them उनको कहाँ अच्छा लग रहा है, and we figured out a good career path for themselves, for the upcoming leaders. So if you ask about me, my leadership style is very open. I like understanding people problem. So I'll understand business problems, but I'll give more importance understanding कि मेरे लोगों की क्या problem.
Okay.
And I'll focus on solving my people's problem first. And then when I fix out those problems, my business problems will automatically get solved. So my leadership style is that understanding where my people are struggling.
So what I feel कि कुछ environmental skills भी होता है जो genuinely आपको कॉलेज स्कूल्स में नहीं सिखाए जाते हैं.
Correct.
वो कौन से हैं और उनको कैसे सीखना चाहिए?
Colleges में I think sales skills हम as theoretical chapter सिखाया जाता है, but people don't learn until they see it. तो सेल्स स्किल्स ऐसी चीज़ है जो आई थिंक अगर आप कुछ अच्छे सेल्स पीपल के साथ अगर आप 2-4 विजिट्स में जाते हो एंड देन यू जस्ट ऑब्जर्व हाउ दे आर पिचिंग, आप उसको सिर्फ ऑब्जर्व करके बहुत कुछ सीख लेते हो. फॉर एग्जाम्पल, इफ आई टॉक अबाउट माई लर्निंग, तो माई वाइफ शी इज एन एक्स्ट्रा ऑर्डिनरी सेल्स पर्सन. एक्स्ट्रा आई यूज्ड टू हेजिटेट आस्किंग थिंग्स टू द पर्सन जिसको मैं कुछ पिच करने जाता था, एंड शी वुड गो calmly, smile करते हुए, and she would, if I'll think about getting 100 things from that person, वो 500 हंसते से निकाल के ले आती थी. तो फिर मैंने उसके साथ 4-5 मीटिंग्स करी उसकी मीटिंग्स में ही. एंड देन आई यूज्ड टू सी कि वो पिच कैसे करती है. एंड जो मैंने एक चीज़ ऑब्जर्व करी जो मेरे अंदर नहीं थी जो उसके अंदर थी, वो है कि पहले वो सुनती बहुत अच्छा है.
Wow.
So you have to be an extraordinary listener first before you can actually get the other person hooked in your conversation.
True.
तो ये आप करके ही सीख सकते हो और अपने आसपास के लोगों से ही सीख सकते हो. एंड आपको हमेशा दिख जाता है कि ये सेल्स बहुत अच्छा करता है या कोई बहुत अच्छा नेगोशिएट करता है. तो फॉर एग्जाम्पल, देयर आर पीपल जो आप रेस्टोरेंट जाओगे और या फिर कोई भी डील लेने जा रहे हो, कुछ भी बाय कर रहे हो, तो उनका नेगोशिएशन का एंगल ही बहुत डिफरेंट होता है. एंड दैट्स वेयर यू लर्न negotiation skills.
Wow.
One of my old boss taught me, unless you ask, you won't get. which I have followed for last 12-13 years. So अगर आपको कुछ चाहिए या अगर आपको कोई negotiation कुछ एक level तक drop करनी है तो आपको मांगना पड़ेगा, आपको mention करना पड़ेगा. Then basis कितना scope है from the other side, you will be able to negotiate to the extent that you want to negotiate.
ये आपको कोई इंस्टीट्यूट नहीं सिखा सकता.
I think ये सिखाया नहीं जाता because ये आप करते करते सीखते हो.
So,
But if you surround yourself, if you know कि ये मुझे skill सीखनी है, this is important for my job that I'm going to apply to, or this is important to the job that I am currently into, then probably the best way to do is आप जाओ उन लोगों के साथ जो बहुत अच्छे हैं इन particular skills में. कोई negotiate करने में बहुत अच्छा होगा, कोई सेल्स करने में बहुत अच्छा होगा, कोई articulate करने में बहुत अच्छा होगा. तो आप इनके साथ कुछ टाइम स्पेंड करो and you will learn. And for a founder, I think ये सारी skills बहुत important है.
okay.
And also for people who are looking for a job, applying for a job, also for them in long run, ये सारी skills becomes very very important for them. So they should learn.
आई थिंक मुझे लगता है कि कई बार आप अपनी लाइफ में बच्चों से भी बहुत कुछ सीखते हो. ऐसा कोई पर्टिकुलर स्किल जो आपने किसी बच्चे से सीखा हो सिंस यू आर इन चाइल्ड एट टेक स्टार्टअप?
So and I mean I have a baby girl who is 3.5 now. So in last 1 year I have seen that she has amazing convincing skills. तो मुझे लगता है जो convincing skills होती है कि अपनी चीज को मनवाना is something that I've learned from my own child, and that is again a very very important skill. आपको convince करना आना चाहिए. For example, you want something and the other person is not willing to give you that thing. For example, if I talk about a company and a candidate, a candidate is expecting something but his company is not willing to give it. तो अगर उस candidate का convincing skill बहुत अच्छा हो तो eventually वो company उसको वो चीज देगी. So I think that again I've learned from my child, and I think when I see my own team members convincing for something, then I always recollect how my child convinces me, and if they're doing the fair job, then I ensure that I get convinced
True.
so that they are winners.
मोस्टली स्टूडेंट्स को और वर्किंग प्रोफेशनल को एक सबसे मेजर स्ट्रगल होता है आस्किंग फॉर सैलरी. तो सैलरी मांगने के लिए और एक सही ब्रैकेट में फिट होने के लिए सही तरीका क्या है?
I think again I'll highlight key communication is very important. For example, let's say you are somebody who's very new in the system. आपका कोई टीम मैनेजर होगा या आपका कोई फ्लो मैनेजर होगा. आप उसको बताओ कि मैं क्या चाहता हूँ, okay? And then you ask that person कि इसके लिए मुझे अब करना क्या पड़ेगा.
Wow.
And then you reverse engineer it. तो अगर आप उस तरीके की अगर आपकी अप्रोच है, so you're not demanding, you are just highlighting that this is what would bring happiness to me. And अगर आप उसको demanding approach में अगर उसको आप put across नहीं कर रहे हो, and if you're just highlighting, then lot of times these managers they will figure out कि क्या करना चाहिए तुम्हें.
Okay.
If I talk about sales numbers, for example, generally say किसी का sales target हमारी कंपनी में मान लीजिए 1.5 लाख रुपए का है, and they end up earning let's say 30,000 rupees.
Okay.
Now that individual wants कि मुझे 40,000 rupees की मेरी इनकम होनी चाहिए. तो अगर वो अपने मैनेजर के पास जाके बताएगा कि मुझे 40,000, what do I do ma'am, what do I do sir that I earn 40,000 rupees, then they will tell them कि ठीक है तुम 2.25 लाख की सेल करोगे, 2.25 लाख की सेल करोगे, 3 लाख की सेल करोगे तो तुम्हारा इतना इंसेंटिव बनेगा.
Okay.
So then you know that this is the goal that I need to achieve on a short-term basis that will fulfill my short-term requirements.
Okay. But still people have that mindset of, the fixed component instead of incentives. ये कैसे change करना होता है?
I think again that is a part of negotiation. So in negotiation there are always two parties. So if you are a better negotiator, you will end up getting what you were expecting. मतलब अगर आपको basic salary आपकी fixed आपको high करनी है, अगर आप उसको negotiate इस तरीके से present कर अपना case, that I'll ensure. See, every company wants to systemize their risk.
Right.
उसका वो आपको basic आपको fixed और incentive component क्यों करती है? Because वो अपना risk को systemize करना चाहता है.
True.
अगर आपने उनको ये highlight कर दिया कि no matter what your risk is systemized, if I am the candidate, then then I don't think they will have problems increasing that fixed component for you.
Wow. I have some good rapid fire questions for you. I think you will love it. A quality you admire but struggle to practice.
Calmness is something that I would want to see in myself in coming future.
Oh, you're already very, calm.
No, I mean, I'll say that I'm work in progress. There's a lot more calmness that I would want to see in me in future.
A mistake you will 100% make again.
After spending 7 years in UK, coming back to India, so that was a very important decision. I was very well settled there. And coming back to India, to a lot of people at that point of time felt, and even to me, felt like a mistake. But अगर मुझे वापस वो chance मिलता है जाने का और वापस आने का, again 100% do that again.
Okay. What's one thing you have never said out loud but believe about success?
I think consistency is discipline is very, very critical, very, very important. As highlighted earlier also, this makes इसका silence compounding होता है. So if somebody is consistent and disciplined, 100% in long run, they will end up getting the results. I mean, results that they never even expected.
Okay. Something you admire in Gen Z and something you don't get at all.
I think patience.
Okay.
I mean, patience, something which we don't get at all from Gen Z. That's what that's my limited experience with Gen Zs. And admire their appetite to learn. Their hunger to grow fast is something which I admire about Gen Zs.
What is your success mantra which you would like to give to young minds of India?
Believe in yourself, keep patience, and always look at the bigger picture. Never settle for short-term things, because in long run, you're definitely going to win if you keep following things which are logical, which are correct at the first place.
I think that's really, really good. And thank you so much. I think this podcast of like Mr. Vijit Pandey, it's going to help many students, many working professional कैसे स्टार्टअप के साथ अपनी जर्नी को आप अपने आप को कैसे ग्रो कर सकते हो, कैसे क्लास मॉनिटर ने अपने आप को 9 years में 22+ कंट्रीज में 500 प्लस एम्प्लॉयज का नॉट स्टार्टअप, इट्स अ बिग सक्सेस, बिग कंपनी कैसे बनाया. और ये सारी चीज़ें आपको बड़े एक काम और एक पॉजिटिव एटीट्यूड के साथ आज हमें विजित ने बताया कि कैसे वो अपनी लाइफ में एक फ्रेशर स्टूडेंट और एक कंपनी में, सेम कंपनी में रहते हुए आप एक लीडरशिप पोजीशन पे कैसे पहुंच सकते हो, और आपको कैसे कौन कौन सी चीज़ें हैं, कौन कौन से स्किल्स हैं, इन्वायरमेंटल स्किल्स हैं, लीडरशिप स्किल्स हैं जो आपको हेल्प करेंगी एक सक्सेसफुल करियर बनाने में. थैंक यू सो मच विजी.
Thanks.
दिस वॉज रियली रियली वेरी हेल्पफुल एंड आई विश कि ये पॉडकास्ट बहुत सारे बच्चों को हेल्प करने वाला है.
Looking forward. Thank you.
Thank you so much.